Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris and we are gathered here tonight to hear from our Lord and Savior, the Hot Seat Quiz List. We have got a fun little game. I say that now, like if that's wrong, I'll edit over this in post. So if you hear me with an edit point, Chris, and you hear me come back in, the game sucked, you can skip it. Given these two, it's really 50-50. But let's meet our two contestants. First up, the Pride. There's not much else in South Carolina. The Pride of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Mike Turner, my friend. How you doing? What are you drinking?
How dare you? As we record this is the week of the One Flight Classic PGA Tournament of Myrtle Beach. Oh yeah, we got all the golf people here. We got Brooks Koepka playing in this bitch.
Boo.
Myrtle Beach is representing. I got to interview Vanna White. How do you feel about that?
A little jealous, but yeah, okay.
69, still beautiful. An intelligent, fantastic woman. Well worth your way speaking to if you ever get a chance. But we're not here for that. We are here for trivia. I never heard of it. Is it fun? Is it something that?
It sounds like someone, a trivia national championship should know.
Listen, I got carried by a lot of very smart people, including Jeffrey Sigurt and my dear close personal friend Scott Barber. But hey, I got a ring out of it. I can call myself a champion, and the cash prize wasn't too bad either. I will take all of those things. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this. It's always a good time hanging with you gents. As for what I'm drinking, leftover Coke Zero from dinner. Yay.
Okay. That's a very specific cup. I've seen that before, but I can't place it. What restaurant's that from?
No, these are your normal aluminum cups that you can get in any grocery store. They just keep your drink colder.
I feel like one of the barbecue spots around here gives, like maybe it was
probably
gives those away, and I've never gone out of my way to buy those. So,
no, we love them.
All right, we're going to head on out the Quad Cities, Iowa, the only place in Iowa worth visiting. Bryan Nash, my friend, how you doing? What are you drinking?
Well, I can't say that I interviewed Vanna White.
Nope.
But I'm guessing that she could really turn a phrase.
That's why she loved me so much. It's in my last name.
There you go. Doing okay. I am pulling the Bachelor this week because my wife's on a work trip. So I was like, hey, Chris, I'm bored. He said, cool, I'll do a trivia game. So I raided the fridge, and tonight I've got from Single Speed Brewing. I'm trying out one of theirs called Tip the Cow. It's a cocoa espresso milk stout.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. Checking in at 6.2 ABV out of Waterloo, Iowa. Sounds kind of like this. And let's see how this one tastes. Oh, hell yes. Oh, you should be jealous that I've got this in my hand.
I'm jealous of everything.
That's what she said,
Brian.
You're welcome. I had to lob that one across the plate for you.
Brian, I appreciate you covering for me, but let's call a spade here and admit how tonight came about.
All right.
This is I'm recording with Brian 2 nights in a row, and it's purely because anyone that knows me personally will attest to the fact that I am known for my attention to detail and my ability to follow through. Tomorrow night, we are scheduled to record, and it will drop before this because I'm going to try and turn that recording around in about 4 days to release it next week to coincide with the release of A Parade of Horribles. But we are going to be doing Dungeon Crawler Carl Trivia right here on the Pub Trivia Experience, and it's going to be myself, Bryan Nash, Jeremy Goodson, and Ann Putnam are going to be sitting down to play a game that Tim Dipple wrote for his local shop. So this will literally be the closest thing to bar trivia you'll get on my show for a while because we typically don't do like the whole, hey, lock in. You got 5 minutes. Here's a
Right.
music. We're going to do something similar to that. We'll see how it goes. But I got to turn that around quickly. The point of this is that when I was running this by, I was running it on 2 different channels. I was running it on one of our Discord channels with Tim and Jeremy, and I was running it on a separate channel with Ann and Nash. And I had asked, what night are you all available? And Bryan had said Wednesday or Thursday. And I said, okay, I'll follow up with you later. And he had also said on there, I prefer Wednesday. I'm like, okay, I'll follow up with you guys later. And then I followed up when I got the confirmation from Jeremy and Tim. Yeah, we're good to go. So I kind of followed up, hey guys, we're good to go next week. Yada, yada, yada. Did not mention that we were good to go for Thursday. Bryan, I'm assuming, by what he was saying was, I'm good to go for Wednesday. And so I realized that about an hour and a half ago. And I'm like, you know what? The hot seat writes itself. I could put together the rest of this rather quickly. So I did, because I actually wanted to record tonight. I'm going to be recording 3 nights in a row, a new record. But
Yes.
it's probably not a record. I'm a little obsessed with my own voice. And you've heard me, and now you've seen me. There's not a whole lot going on here. We are going to get started with our pregame. So, Bryan, my friend, I think between you and Turner, you've probably been on roughly the same amount of episodes. So I will let you choose, Bryan. Do you want odds or evens in your pregame?
Oh, I think I first made the joke on here. It's been well over a year ago that I'll take odds because I can't even.
That is true. You can't even. You can barely odd, though. But before we get started, I didn't get into this. I went into my story. I have myself a little bottle here. It's a wonderful bottle. Weller Special Reserve, which is kind of sadly getting easier to find because the bourbon crash is kind of happening because the market got way oversaturated. But I can find this now. Weller Green Label. It's a wheated bourbon. It is a wonderful bourbon. I poured way too much, but we're just going to see how this goes. Because my tolerance is still shot, and I poured an entire glass. It's like 6 ounces there. So,
Ooh.
I mean, I'll help you
cheers,
with that.
gentlemen. Oh, that's good. All right. We're going to start with our pregame. Bryan, you wanted the evens. Turner, you're getting Bryan, you wanted the odds because you can't even. Turner, you're getting the evens because you are not odd. You are normal. Bryan, we're starting with you.
Since when?
It's a relative normality.
Okay.
No, Turner, lean into it. Never tell me the odds.
Lord. On a scale of PTE guests, I guess I'm somewhere in the middle.
If we're bringing hosts, you'd be far to one side.
Fair enough.
But we're going to start here. Your pregame round is something I love because my daughter loves it. We are looking at Disney World.
Okay.
When was the last time either one of you was at that magical place?
It's been, I'm going to say about 3 or 4 years ago.
I've been precisely once in 1989 when I was 10 years old.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
This could go terribly. I'm excited.
Well, it's all going to be 50-50, so we got a shot at least.
Yes, you do. Really, there is not a reason to come out of this with less than 2 points each. Here's how this is going to go. I am going to give you the name of an attraction at Disney World. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I also have a list of the top 7 attractions at Disney World that break down the most often. You just got to tell me, is this ride in that top 7?
Nice.
Pretty simple. And as always,
okay.
I compile my list to 7 yeses, 7 nos. I mix them, and this is what you get. So game theory it all you want. I don't really think you can. If you can, you're smarter than me, but I'm not that smart. I went to school in Florida. We are going to get started with Bryan. Mr. Nash, the first attraction, these are all rides. The first ride on my list, Bryan, is Space Mountain one of the 7 that breaks down the most often?
I'm going to say, given its age, hell yes.
Space Mountain is not on the list. It's not on the top 7.
Wow. Okay.
Turner, we're going to head over to you. What about Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin?
I'm going to say it breaks down about as often as they make unnecessary Toy Story sequels, which is a lot. So, yes.
Oh, no. Space Ranger Spin's not on the list either. All right. We're going to see if we can get somebody on the board. Brian, heading over to you.
Mm-hmm.
Over at Hollywood Studios, what about Rise of the Resistance?
I know that one gets a lot of people on it. I actually, the last time I was there, the Star Wars section had not opened yet. Sad to say, I haven't been there to the Star Wars experience. So I'm going to say no because it's too new.
Rise of the Resistance is actually number one with a bullet. It breaks down more than any other ride there. It is.
Well, shit.
I would say all I ever see is complaints about, couldn't do Rise of Resistance, it was broken.
It's literally, it's amazing. It's one of the top 3 rides at Disney World, but it's just, there are so many things that can go wrong with that ride, and if any of it breaks, the whole system shuts down. So,
all right, get the Jawas out of the mechanics.
Turner, heading over to you. Question number 4. We're gonna see if we can get a right answer on the board here. Turner, what about the Tomorrowland Transit Authority's People Mover? One of my favorite rides at Disney.
Is this really? Okay. Yeah, straight guess. I will say yes, it breaks down.
Turner, do you know what the People Mover is? Obviously you don't.
No, I did not.
So the People Mover is literally just a nonstop car. Like you get into a car and you go around. It goes like 8 miles an hour and you go around the park. It goes through Space Mountain. It goes over where Buzz Lightyear's is. It's just a slow tram that goes around.
So it doesn't break down.
It breaks down all the time.
Oh,
it is on the list, Turner. You got the point. I love that ride because after a long day at Disney World of walking and stuff like that, and it's hot, it's miserable. Yeah, you get to sit down for 10 minutes and there's no one talking at you. You're just on this little cart and you get to people watch and veg, and it's wonderful.
Nice.
Brian, moving over to you next.
Yes.
See if we can get you on the board. Question number 5. Your ride is Twilight Zone's Tower of Terror.
That one I've done. And that was my son's first ever scary ride when he was, probably 10 or 11-ish.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Dad, I want to try that one. You want to try that one? Okay. And we did it. And we had, okay, how was that? That was fun. I don't think I want to do it again, though. That seems like one that was probably going to be a yes. That one breaks down a lot.
Tower of Terror is definitely on that list. It does break down a lot. It is, in fact, a misfunctioning or faulty functioning elevator. So, yes, it breaks down a lot. You're both on the board. Turner, heading over to you. Question number 6. You get Pirates of the Caribbean.
Based on age alone, I would want to say yes, but I don't know. I think the ghosts can maintain a little bit, so I'm going to say no.
The ghosts?
Aren't they pirate ghosts in Pirates of the Caribbean?
You're thinking of Haunted Mansion.
I thought there was pirate ghosts. Shows you how much I know about Disney.
Unfortunately, Pirates is not on that list, Turner. It's a boat ride. I don't remember. Actually, I don't think it breaks down all that often.
Yeah, that's why I said. I said no.
Oh, you said no? Then yes, you get the point. I just assume you're wrong.
I mean, that's a fair assumption.
Undead monkeys.
All right, Brian, we're heading over to you. Oh, Brian, you're getting what, in my opinion, is the absolute best ride at Disney World. I will have no arguments. Brian, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
Oh, I was actually expecting you to make a joke answer there.
Nope. At Disney World, I don't joke about that. Okay. I waited 2.5 hours last time we went there to ride this ride and was not disappointed. I love it.
Okay. I'm going to say that if it's that popular and that good, it breaks down a lot. Yes.
It does break down a lot. It's on the list. It's still worth the wait. All right, we are tied 2-2. We have question number 8 for Turner. Turner, you get Avatar Flight of Passage.
I already used up my joke about unnecessary sequels. I'm Sorry, those movies suck.
He gets the pass though
I'm
because they're
sorry.
beautiful to look at.
Yeah, like the first one was cool because like 3D and everything, and the second, like I don't need a second one. Go watch Fern Gully. It's the same movie. Um, I'll say no. It's fine.
Say that again.
No.
You're right. Avatar: Flight of Passage is not on the list, although often regarded as one of the best rides at Disney World. It's, from what I heard, awesome. It's actually one of the few that I have not been on because they don't have a single rider line, and my daughter won't stand in that line for too long, and she is not big enough to ride it yet. Next up, we got one left for each of you. Turner, you're up 3-2. Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Next on the list for you, Frozen Ever After.
Didn't even know that existed, actually. Never heard of that one.
That Epcot took over from Maelstrom, if that helps.
Only vaguely. I'm not sure what it is, but sure, why not? Yes, it does.
It 100% does. So Maelstrom was the ride in Norway. It's now Frozen Ever After with Anna and Elsa. I believe this list is from pre the update because the old version of the show had the animatronics with projection faces, and those projection faces would break down, and you would just be looking at a doll with the gown on with no face, and it was just creepy as hell.
Okay.
You got the points. All right, Turner, we're going to end it with you. Question number 10. Oh, we're going to go back. I don't know if this is an original, but it's damn close. Peter Pan's Flight.
I haven't had any yeses yet, so I'm going to say yes.
Oh, no. Peter Pan's Flight is a no. And with that, we are coming out of our pregame 3-3. It's a tie ball game. Brian, we're going to let you keep the advantage here. You get the advantage here on Deuce. Do you want to go first or second in Hot Seat Round 1?
I'll take the deuce.
Turner, you're going to go first. I've got 15 minutes on the clock, a nonstop barrage of trivia, questions, answers, and bourbon. We're going to see how this goes. When you hear Pink Floyd, the round is over. If we have an odd number of questions, I will even it out. Here we go. Turner, what secret organization was founded in 1866 to resist Reconstruction and intimidate freedmen?
KKK?
The KKK, the Ku Klux Klan, is correct. Brian, heading over to you for this next one. As of the year 2025, what is the second most populated state in the United States?
Which one is bigger? I'm gonna say California.
Oh no, Texas. California is the most populous state.
I flipped them.
Turner, heading over to you. Before smartphones, they were called PDAs, marketed by such companies as Palm Pilot. What did PDA stand for?
It's a personal digital assistant.
Personal digital assistant is correct. Brian.
Public displays of affection.
Yeah, right.
Your wife will be home tomorrow, Brian. You got time.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Brian, what Bon Jovi album was the follow-up to Slippery When Wet? Was it Keep the Faith, New Jersey, or Crossroad?
Keep the Faith was later, I think. I think the next one was New Jersey.
New Jersey is a correct answer. Turner, we're going to head over to you for this next one. Who presented the 1995 Rugby World Cup to the South African captain?
I'm going to guess that was the recently deprisoned Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela is correct. Brian. Who appointed Francis S. Perkins as Secretary of Labor, becoming the first president to name a woman to cabinet?
FDR.
FDR is the correct answer. That question is poorly worded. Woman to a cabinet position. My apologies. Bourbon is fun. Turner. What duo created, amongst many others, the X-Men in the Marvel Comics series starting in the 1960s?
Stan Lee and Jack Kirby.
That is Lee and Kirby. Nicely done.
Good job.
Brian.
Thank you.
Train Spotting is a movie about addiction to which drug?
I think it's heroin.
That sounds like something. That sounds like something someone on heroin would say. That's a correct answer. Turner. Within 3 years, either way. In what year did the CBS soap opera Dallas debut?
Dude, okay. Oh, I mean, this is definitely a show of the 80s. So let's say 1982.
Oh, you're 4 years off. 78.
Did it? Wow. Okay.
Brian, who wrote the play A Streetcar Named Desire?
Oh, shit. I think that was Tennessee Williams.
That is Tennessee Williams. You're dancing around like a hat on a hot tin roof there, Brian. Turner, heading over to you. What sport did Hall of Famer Yogi Berra play professionally?
Puns, quotes, sport? No, baseball.
Baseball is the correct answer. Sometimes it giveth and sometimes it taketh
It really
away.
does.
No shit.
Brian, to what British singer did astronaut Tim Peake present a Brit Award live from space in 2016?
Elton John, Rocket Man.
No, that would actually make a lot of sense. No, we're looking for Adele.
Yeah.
You over-engineered a good answer.
Damn it.
Turner, we're going to head to you.
That makes sense, but yeah, the year was definitely Adele.
Turner, now more associated with a Key and Peele sketch, what was Elvis Presley's middle name?
Hey, Aaron, wake up!
Aaron is a correct answer. Brian, Pour Some Sugar on Me is not just what I said to you last night. It was also a hit for what band?
Dude, we weren't going to talk about that.
You get the OnlyFans. You get the OnlyFans, Brian.
Def Leppard, moving on.
Is that what my Patreon money pays for?
No, that's what my Patreon money pays for.
Oh, I love you, gentlemen. Def Leppard's the correct answer. Turner, we're heading back to you on this one. Known for his habit of whacking his right hind foot against the ground, what is the name of Bambi's best friend?
Oh, I was like, where is this going? That would be Thumper.
Thumper is a correct answer. Also, what Brian was calling me last night. Brian.
Oh.
Okay, I've been teasing you, so you get the softball of the episode here. Brian, what is the name of Batman's butler?
That is right in there in complete softball territory. Alfred Pennyworth.
Alfred Pennyworth is a correct answer. I was going to make you go full Jeopardy rules. I needed a last name. So,
nice.
Turner, we're heading over to you. What U.S. state has the most lightning strikes per square mile?
Oh, dear God. It's got to be something... You would think it'd be something in Tornado Alley because they get the most of them, but who knows? I'm going to say Missouri.
Oh,
hey,
no,
Chris, duck.
We're known for a lot of things, meth being one of them, but lightning strikes is the other. We're looking for Florida.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Brian, what is the only country to currently have an emperor as its monarch?
I think Japan still has one. I think it's mostly a ceremonial position, but I'll go Japan.
Japan's the correct answer. The answer that I have here is Naruhito. I don't know if that's still accurate, but Japan is the correct answer. Turner. Which Spanish region is known for the Tempranillo black grape wine variety? Which Spanish region is known for the Tempranillo black grape wine variety? Now I'm thirsty.
Good God.
Have some bourbon.
No idea. I'll say Catalonia.
Oh no, we're looking for the Rioja region of Spain, not of France. That'd be weird. Brian, which modern artist's work uses death as a central theme, becoming famous for a series of artwork in which dead animals, including a shark, a sheep, and a cow, were preserved?
And get us.
I was gonna guess Jeffrey Dahmer.
The babies and flowers and the dead animals.
Unfortunately, not a correct answer. A funny answer, but not a correct answer. We're looking for Damien Hirst. Turner, what nickname was given to Hall of Fame cornerback Dick Lane? A nickname he got for frequently playing a Jimmy Forrest record of the same name.
That would be Dick Night Train Lane.
Dick Night Train Lane is a correct answer. Brian, what former first lady was nicknamed Steel Magnolia?
I'm going to guess that was Nancy Reagan.
Oh no, Rosalind Carter is what we're looking for. Turner, We're going to head over to you for this next one. City and state are required. Where is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I believe that is Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio is correct. Also, the only reason to go to Cleveland, unless you were in 2016 watching the Cubs win the series. Tim, that one was for you. Brian, heading over to you. In the Martin Scorsese film Hugo, Hugo lives in which type of building?
I've seen it. And I want to say he lives in the Clock in, I think it's a shopping mall.
Oh, you're so close. You're so close.
It's a train station.
It's a train station. He lives in the train station. If you have not seen Hugo by Martin Scorsese, it is one of his best movies. I love that film. Turner, we're heading over to you. Turner, what was the name of the horse that was owned by Wilbur Post?
Mr. Ed?
Mr. Ed is a correct answer. Hello,
Wilbur.
All right, Brian, with a vertical leap adding an astonishing 42 inches to his reach, what 5'7" NBA player won the NBA Slam Dunk Contest in 1986?
It's Malone.
Oh, Brian, no, we're looking for Spud Webb.
Spud Webb.
Potato Webb.
Turner, heading over to you. What company rose to fame in 1983 on the back of bright and eclectic watches?
Is that Swatch Watch?
That was the Swatch watch. That's correct. Brian definitely owned one of those. We are moving over to him. Brian,
word on it.
Brian, before going solo in 1991, name one of the two bands that Paul Weller fronted.
Paul Weller. In 91, this should be in my wheelhouse. And I'm drawing a complete blank, so I'm going to try Bad Company.
Oh, not a bad guess. Those two bands would have been The Jam or The Style Council. Turner, heading over to you.
I have not heard of either of those.
That's a tough question.
Turner, what is the name of the disease in Mission Impossible? Is it Chimera, Kronos, or Omega? Sorry, Mission Impossible 2.
Okay. All are very feasible. I'm going to say Chimera.
I said Chimera, didn't I?
Yes,
Chimera
you
is the correct answer.
And the antidote was Bellerophon, the hero that killed the Chimera.
Nice.
Did not know that, but let's see if we can get a correct answer here. Brian, there are 3 characters on Gilligan's Island where we actually get to know their first and last names. Thurston Howell III is one. Name either Ginger or Marianne's last name.
Ooh.
Ginger Grant.
Ginger Grant is the correct answer. However, I'm docking you 5 points for not telling me Marianne's last name because Marianne was Don Wells.
Yes.
Ginger Grant, Marianne Summers is what we're looking for. You get the points there. Turner, we're heading over to you for this next one. Quote, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart is a line from which 1984 song?
Chris,
Sorry.
I don't do this
Quote,
enough.
and I mean it from the bottom of my heart is a line from which 1984 Stevie Wonder song?
You didn't need to add the Stevie Wonder. I was doing a run up. I
left that part out of the question. I was, bourbon
you
infused. And
you didn't need to. I just called to say I love you.
Turner, we're recording right now, bro.
Well, you get all the romance with Nash. I need something.
A 5-point lead isn't enough. All right, Brian, we're heading over to you.
What have you done for me lately?
Brian, who wrote the lyrics, quote, I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you?
You want to know who wrote that?
Who wrote the lyrics, Brian?
What? I can do the Cleavon Little singing that from Blazing Saddles, but who wrote it? Damn.
You chose odds.
Not to be that guy, but would I ask you a question if the answer wasn't something you can pull?
The Jams or
You're right. I was like, Paul Weller's pretty tough.
Uh-huh. Let's go with Gershwin.
Oh no, we're looking for Cole Porter.
Okay.
I thought Paul Weller was
That makes sense.
And that is the end of round 1. Pink Floyd is playing. And in that round, Brian, you picked up 8. That was a tough round for you, my friend. You got some tough questions. You're going to finish with 11. Turner got the easier questions, apparently, because he finished with 13. It brings him to 16. It's a 5-point lead for Turner. Hey, I have good news, gentlemen. Everything can change in your halftime round, because in your halftime round, we are playing my favorite alliterations game. I'm going to read you 5 letters. I am then going to read you 5 clues. The answer to those clues, or the clues are cluing you into a name that will be an alliteration that will start with one of those 5 letters. Every letter will be used. Are you ready for your letters and your clues, gentlemen?
See.
How'd you guess one of the letters? Like off the bat? Brian, are you ready?
Yes.
Your letters in alphabetical order. God, I hope so. B as in Bravo. C as in Charlie. Turner, I told you. H as in Hotel. P as in Papa. T as in Tango. BCHPT. Good news, gentlemen. I will be able to post these in the chat because I was smart enough to remember to send this to myself via email off of my phone. So here we go. BCHPT is what we're looking for. Your first clue. An often immobilized neck brace used by EMTs and doctors when they suspect a neck or spinal cord injury occurred. Clue number 2. An American psychologist best known for his maternal separation, dependency needs, and social isolation experiment on monkeys, which manifested the importance of caregiving and companionship to social and cognitive development. Clue number 3. I said a lot of words there. Me say few words now. Fictional athlete portrayed by Adam Sandler in a film. Again, a fictional athlete portrayed by Adam Sandler in a film. Clue number 4. A diminutive doll now sold by Mattel that, when she was originally made, her house was fashioned out of a makeup powder compact. And your last clue, we're looking for a mid-sized pickup truck that's been in production since 1995. Y'all got 3 minutes. Lock in your answers.
That's as best as I got. I'm locked in.
I'm also locked in.
Answers are locked in. Let's go clue by clue through this. See if we can get some answers, and some points, and award them. We're going to start with clue number 1. An often immobilized neck brace used by EMTs and doctors when they suspect a neck or spinal cord injury occurred. Turner, your answer.
I thought about the BB and using back brace, but then I thought about it, like, that doesn't really support the neck. So then I looked to the C. I was like, oh, duh, it's a cervical collar.
Bryan, your answer.
I used to work at a chiropractic college, so cervical collar, cervical came almost immediate. So that one was a quick and dirty answer there.
Cervical collar is the correct answer. We're not going to edit point this, but just so y'all know, like, there was a whole conversation about this in the off-air part of this, and I just came to the realization that, like, of the people that know me only from the podcast, because he edits all of our shit, Jacob probably knows me better than most, and he still chooses to be friends with me. So I take that as a win for me. We are moving on to clue number 2. An American psychologist best known for his maternal separation, dependency needs, and social isolation experiments on monkeys, which manifested the importance of caregiving and companionship to social and cognitive development. Bryan, what'd you come up with?
This was the one that I figured out what letter it has to be, but I could not come up with an answer that made any sense. So I went with Harry Hoover.
Turner, what was your answer?
Very, very similar logic. Yeah, we got down to this has to be the H, and I, for some reason, Hawks was sticking with me, so I said Howard Hawks.
Oh, Bryan, you are officially the Bon Jovi of the episode because you are halfway there. Hair notwithstanding, because one of you has awesome hair, the other one is you. Harry Harlow is what we're looking for. Harry Harlow is the answer.
Okay.
Moving on to question number 3, clue number 3. A fictional athlete portrayed by Adam Sandler. Turner.
I took about a minute to go, Happy Gilmore is not alliteration. What are we doing here? And then went, oh, wait, he's been in other movies. Oh, that's right. Bobby Boucher.
Bryan.
I also it took me less than a minute, but I went, wait, Happy Gilmore does not fit. All right. The Water Boy. Bobby Boucher. Has some high quality H2O.
Bobby Boucher is a correct answer. Nicely done to both of you. Moving on to question number 4. A diminutive doll now sold by Mattel that, when she was originally made, had her house fashioned out of an old makeup powder compact. Bryan, what was your answer?
I'm old enough to remember the commercials for Polly Pocket.
Turner.
I like that diminutive doll was its own form of alliteration. So kudos to you, good sir. But yeah, I too am an old, not as old as Mr. Nash, but I too am an old and too remember the commercials for Polly Pocket.
I love how you just threw shade in there while admitting you're old.
Yes.
Polly Pocket is a correct answer. And your final question, a mid-sized pickup truck that's been in production since 1995. Turner.
No flavor text. Toyota Tacoma.
Bryan.
I owned one for many years. Toyota Tacoma.
The Tacoma from Toyota is a correct answer.
Hi, Max.
So you both got 4 correct. You're each picking up 16 points, which means our lead doesn't change. Turner, you got a 5-point lead. It's currently 32-27. We're moving into hot seat round 2. Brian, you got your ass kicked in round 1, mainly because of the strength of the questions, hopefully. Brian, do you want to go first or second in hot seat round 2?
I am going to stick with second because usually I see them flip-flop.
Right.
So we'll see what happens, but I'm going to stick with number 2 because they tell me I'm the shit. Or I am shit. Something like that. One or the other.
We're going to find out, actually. This is the litmus test for that, Brian. Turner, we're starting with you. 15 minutes on the clock, a nonstop barrage of trivia questions and answers, although I could have a little bit more, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
What do you got to do tomorrow besides work?
Hopefully not get fired.
There you go.
It's been that kind of week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a half a glass of bourbon left. Cheers, gentlemen. Turner, we're going to start with you. Let me get the clock pulled back up. All right, time begins after I read your first question. Here we go. Turner. What band took their name from a villain in the 1968 sci-fi film Barbarella?
Her name is Ringo when it's Duran Duran.
Duran Duran's a correct answer. Brian, in 1997, the USS Yorktown was paralyzed when its onboard computer tried to divide a number by which digit?
0.
Divide by 0 is a correct answer. Turner. Actor Frank Grillo played flawed government agents in both the DC and MCU. In those appearances, he arrested 2 different superheroes on the same street in Cleveland. Name those 2 superheroes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. One of them is Captain America. The DC one I'm not as confident in. So we will say Superman?
Captain America and Superman are both correct answers.
Let's go.
Real quick, I have a feeling I've asked that question before, and I apologize, but it's that good of a question. I'm going to keep it in there. We're going to move right along. Turner, we're moving on from you. Brian, Death of a Salesman is a popular play from which American playwright?
Death of a Salesman is Willie Lomax, and that one was written by Tennessee Williams?
Oh, no. Death of a Salesman, Arthur Miller.
Miller! Damn it!
It'd be weird to have 2 Tennessee Williams questions in the same game.
It would.
Brian, you're giving me too much credit. All right, Turner, we're heading over to you. What 3-toed creature's name in Greek is Bradypus, which translate to English as slow feet?
I'm just going to guess a sloth.
It's ironic given the pre-show conversation.
Right.
Sloth is the correct answer. Somehow Sloth came up in our pre-show conversation.
Slaughterhouse coming to theater soon. Check it out.
Is it?
No, it's actually coming to Hulu, but still, check it out.
I actually pay for Hulu. So, Brian, heading over to you.
Mm-hmm.
At the 1996 Summer Olympics, in which sport was the U.S. team nicknamed the Magnificent Seven?
Women's gymnastics.
Women's gymnastics is correct because in 1996 I was 13 years old and Dominique Mucciano was
yes. You and I are kindred spirits, sir. That was my crush.
In more than one way, sir. Turner, we're heading over to you. In the Disney film Aladdin, where did Jafar send Aladdin and Naboo to retrieve the lamp?
It's like the Cave of Wonders.
The Cave of Wonders is correct.
The Cave of Wonders.
Brian, which former Confederate state is nicknamed the Old Dominion state?
That would be Old Mississippi.
No, Old Dominion is the nickname for Virginia.
And that's why I should not drink while I play.
That's why. As he finishes his beer.
Damn straight.
That's right.
Turner. What U.S. state capital is located closest to the Apalachicola State Forest?
I'm going to guess it's Tallahassee?
It's where I went to school. Apalachicola is around the Big Bend region of Florida. Tallahassee is a correct answer. Also a favorite place of the Seminole Native American tribe. Brian, heading over to you. The daughter of what rocker didn't want to miss a thing in the film Armageddon?
Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler is correct. Sometimes they are that easy. Turner.
Steven Tyler PJs.
Yeah, but they're that easy and I still miss them.
An alter ego by the name of June Carter is a combination of June Carter and Beyonce Knowles Carter. But which singer's alter ego is it?
Can you repeat that?
An alter ego by the name of June Carter is actually a combination of June Carter or June Carter Cash and Beyonce Knowles Carter. But which singer's alter ego is June Carter?
I have no idea. I have never heard this story in my life. I'll say her because I have no idea what her real name is.
Oh, no, it's weird she came up twice in one episode. This would be the British singer Adele.
Oh, did not know.
Brian. Which British explorer who was the first European to explore the east coast of Australia and the Hawaiian Islands sailed on ships called the Endeavour and the Resolution?
Was that Ayers?
Oh, no, this was James Cook, who I believe died around Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But James Cook's what we're looking for. Turner, we're going to head over to you. Stand-up comedian Brad Williams does a bit about a woman who has a chondrophobia. What is a chondrophobia a fear of?
Up, down, left, right, BA, select, start.
Unfortunately not. Brad Williams, if you don't know the comedian, he's absolutely hilarious, in my opinion. He is a comedian who does a bit about achondrophobia because it's based on someone in the audience. They have a fear of little people. Brad Williams is a little person.
Yep.
Brian, sometimes they are that easy. Simply tell me who directed the film The Terminator.
James Cameron.
James Cameron is correct. Turner. The Pathfinder spacecraft was designed to study the surface of which planet?
Mars.
Mars is a correct answer. Brian. Which iconic video game company began in Japan in the 1880s selling playing cards?
Nintendo.
That's one of those like trivia, like you have to know.
1880s?
Nuggets. Yes.
1880s, yeah.
Wow.
They've been around.
I knew the answer. I didn't know it was 1880s.
It's a long time. All right, Turner, we're going to head over you for this next one. Who is considered the father of relativity from a science perspective?
That has to be Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein is a correct answer.
Max, what do you need?
Brian. What musician is given the nickname of the King of Swing?
Now, see, I've got two generational different answers here. And I'm going to guess the more modern and say Brian Setzer.
Oh, no, we're looking for Benny Goodman.
Damn it.
Was that the other one?
Yes.
Turner, let's see if you can get this one, because if you don't, Rowan Ward will judge you.
Nah.
What former professional jockey holds the record with 9 Epsom Derby victories?
Rowan's just going to have to judge me. I'm sorry. I love you. We just had our throwback trivia game last Sunday. It was good.
You lost, didn't you?
I'm not going to spoil that. But Possibly.
I wouldn't want to go up against them.
No, we had a great time. It was a fun game. It actually was very close, very close. But no, I have no idea. I'm not going to bother a name because I'd embarrass myself. I'll say Williams.
Lester Piggott is what we're looking for. Lester Piggott. And Turner, I'm not poking fun at you or your trivia abilities. I just know Rowan as a
Oh, absolutely. Listen, not well aware.
Bryan, which of these land animals is America's heaviest land mammal? A bison, a grizzly bear, or a moose?
Ooh, interesting possibilities there, but I'm pretty sure it's still a bison.
It is still a bison.
Nice.
General M. Bison, for those that are wondering. Turner, what were the name of the 3 ships that Christopher Columbus sailed on to the Americas?
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria for that prick is a correct answer. Bryan. Oh, hi, Mac. Mm-hmm. Good doggy. Yeah. Bryan, true or false? On Rocky III, Sylvester Stallone originally wanted the Queen song Another One Bites the Dust to be on the soundtrack before settling on the song Eye of the Tiger by Survivor.
I'm going to say that one's true.
That is true. Turner. What 2 colors is the distinctive King of the Mountains jersey in bicycle cycling's Tour de France?
Ew.
So the jersey contains 2 colors. Right, it's polka dots. What 2 colors are they?
Say black and white.
Ooh, it's red on white.
Okay.
Bryan, according to her 1998 chart-topping song, who believed in life after love? Yes, sometimes they're that easy.
That is Cher.
Cher is a correct answer. Turner, Hg is the chemical symbol for which element?
Mercury.
Oh, this game's in retrograde. That's a correct answer. Bryan, with just 100 calories per serving, Vita Tops are a snack food that are made simply out of the tops of which treat? Elaine Bennis would be proud.
I'm sorry. What is the name of it? Vita Tops?
Vita or Vita? I'm not sure. Vita Tops or Vita Tops. They're a snack food made out of the tops of which treat Elaine Bennis would be proud.
Muffins.
Muffins is a correct answer.
It took a sec.
All right. Turner, Pete's Super Submarines opened in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and is still around today. By what name is Pete's Super Submarines known as now?
I'm going to say Subway?
As a gentleman who was born in Bridgeport, Connecticut, I have eaten more Subway subs in my life than most other people. Subway is a correct answer.
I was like, Jersey Mike's doesn't make sense, so let's go with the other one.
Bryan, in the Evil Dead franchise, where do you shop if you want to shop smart?
Shop S-Mart.
Shop S-Mart is correct. That is definitely a movie of its times. Turner, miniature and standard are 2 types of poodles. What's the third?
No idea. Wire-haired.
Oh, no, we're looking for toy poodles.
Okay.
Bryan, gonna head over to you for this next one. Capitol Reef National Park is best known for which of the following? Coral reefs, old growth forests, or rock formations?
It may be a trap answer, but I've not heard of this one, so I'm going to say coral reefs.
Oh, no, it'd be hard to have coral reefs in Utah. We're looking for rock formations. Turner.
Okay.
Within 1 year either way, in which year was the Super Nintendo launched?
Oh, that's going to be, just to be safe, I'll say 1991.
91 on the nose. That's the correct answer. Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
Sharing a name with a historic vast empire, what is another name for a chair's footrest?
An ottoman.
Ottoman is a correct answer. Turner. What band was known as the Fab Five in the 1980s?
New Kids on the Block?
Oh no, 19. It's weird. This came up twice, by the way. This is also Duran Duran.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Brian, heading over to you. What famous entertainer was given the name at birth of Eric Weiss?
Was that Bob Hope?
Oh no, Eric Weiss was Harry Houdini. That brings us to the hot seat round 2. Which sucks because I actually really like the next question. So on a future episode, because we don't record these in order, you will all have to hear that question.
Nice.
Also, I should probably start recording these in order. But Jonathan Oakes is way more organized than I ever will be.
That's because he has a Kit Skelski.
That's true.
We should all have a Kit Sikelski.
Yes.
Kit Sikelski is legitimately one of the nicest people you will ever meet in this world.
Even though, Kit, I've got the video proof you told me to go fuck myself.
Chris, were you at one point married to Kit Sikelski in an RPG adventure? Or was that somebody else?
No, I was married to Sarah Calori.
That's right.
Yes. Sarah Calori is my RPG wife.
Yes.
But let's be clear, she did not like me. I am a little abrasive.
Completely fair.
Yes.
Max, you changed the channel on
me. All right, gentlemen, coming out of that round, you both picked up 11 points. So we still have a 5-point game.
Nice.
I did better on that than I thought I did.
It is 38-43. Turner, you're up by 5 as we go into our wager round. Y'all have been here before, but for our listeners at home, your wager round here is a little bit different than other shows. Here's how it works. I'm going to read our 2 contestants 3 categories. They will then wager their points in any way, shape, or form that they want, but based only on the categories. If they get the questions right, they'll get the points. If they get the questions wrong, they will lose the points. The rules are simple, though. 1, you must wager whole numbers only. That means no negative wagering, no fractions, no decimals. I went to school in Florida. Don't make me do math. It will not end well for you. Rule number 2, your total combined wager cannot exceed what you currently have. So, Brian, combined between your 3 categories, you cannot wager more than 38 points. Turner, you cannot wager more than 43. Are you ready for your categories?
No.
But do you want to hear them anyway?
I just want to see how long we'll sit here. I'm enjoying our time together.
That makes one of us, Turner. Legitimately like 2 of my best friends in the whole world, and I met both of you actually in person. So how about that?
Hey, we met for the first time face to face in a Subway.
No, there you go.
Holy shit, we did.
Yeah.
I got myself a cold cut combo. And then we went and drank rum with Jay Borsum. So
could you sell some cold cuts?
Yes.
Life was pretty good. Oh, the good old days of last year. All right. That was last year, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you. Your categories are as follows: sports, U.S. politics, and literature adjacent.
Nice.
Sports, U.S. politics, and literature adjacent. Gentlemen, lock in your wagers now. Wagers are locked in. We're going to go question by question through this, starting off with question number 1. Your category was in sports. Name the Mexican-American boxer, a golden boy who is generally considered one of the best boxers of all time. He was the only American to win a boxing gold medal at the 1992 Olympics, and that was actually shortly after he graduated high school. Again, I want you to name the Mexican-American boxer, one of the greatest, generally considered one of the best boxers of all time. He was the only American to win a boxing gold medal at the 1992 Olympics shortly after he graduated high school.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Okay. Moving on to question number 2. Your category was U.S. politics.
Max.
What federal department, the leader of which is presently 15th in the presidential line of succession, traces its origins back to the Manhattan Project? All right, moving on to question number 3. The Wayside Inn is a historic inn in Sudbury, Massachusetts. It was purchased in 1923 by businessman Henry Ford and today is on the National Register of Historic Places. Aside from being one of the oldest continuously operating inns in the U.S., it was visited by what poet in 1862? He'd go on to set his collection of poems, quote, Tales of the Wayside Inn, here. All right. We got answers. We got wagers. Let's find out what those are, starting with question number 1. Name the Mexican American boxer, a golden boy, who is generally considered one of the best boxers of all time. He was the only American to win boxing gold at the 1992 Olympics, and that was shortly after he graduated high school. Bryan Nash, my friend, your answer and your wager.
Well, sports is very hit and miss for me. So
I like boxing itself.
kind of, except I miss a lot and I get hit a lot. So I wagered 0 on this one, but I think this might be Oscar de la Hoya. So I went with that.
Turner, your answer and your wager. You're currently up by 5.
Yeah, Golden Boy, 100%. It's Oscar de la Hoya's production company, and I bet 5 points.
Oscar de la Hoya, the Golden Boy Productions, is a correct answer. Turner, you're going to pick up 5 points. That extends your lead to 10, 38-48. On to question number 2. What federal department, the leader of which is presently 15th in the presidential line of succession, traces its origins to the Manhattan Project? Turner, your answer and your wager.
Complete guesswork here, but I didn't think about it too much because, spoiler alert, I put 0 points on politics. I just said Department of Energy.
Bryan, your answer and your wager.
I also wagered 0 on U.S. politics because fuck that noise. That is not just a weakness. That's like a black hole for me.
Right.
I guess Department of Labor, knowing that I didn't have to put any effort into that one.
One of you got the correct answer. Turner picking up on the clue there with the Manhattan Project. That is the leader or the secretary of the Department of Energy. Nicely done. But you wagered stupidly there. Stupidly is not a word.
Have we met before? This is what I do. I don't think I've won a hot seat yet because my wagering is awful.
It all comes down to this, Turner.
You're right.
You got a 10-point lead going into question number 3. Your category was literature adjacent. The Wayside Inn is a historic inn in Sudbury, Massachusetts. It was purchased in 1923 by businessman Henry Ford and today is on the National Register of Historic Places. Aside from being one of the oldest continuously operating inns in the U.S., it was visited by what poet in 1862? He'd go on to set his collection of poems, quote, Tales of the Wayside Inn, here. Name that poet. And we'll start with Bryan, your answer and your wager.
I'm going to simply say that my answer came from the clue of 1862 and say that this is Oh Captain, My Captain, Uncle Walt Whitman.
Turner, your answer and your wager. My wager was 10 points, so this could be very interesting. But I didn't really know it. I said, "Oh, Massachusetts is sort of close to Baltimore, so time frame maybe Edgar Allan Poe." So I said Edgar Allan Poe.
I did not say my wager though.
What was your wager, Bryan?
I wagered 31 points on this.
Wow, good job.
Walt Whitman, Edgar Allan Poe. It all comes down to this. In the collection of poems known as Tales of the Wayside Inn, there is a poem that details the adventures of Mr. Paul Revere, most specifically his midnight ride. We're looking for Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
Wow.
Longfellow is the answer we're looking for there. So no correct answers. With that, Turner, you should have wagered 11 because then you would have finished with 37.
Nice.
In a row?
In a row?
I do want to point out,
and I stick to it.
I want to point out, had I gotten mine right, it would have been a nice answer.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Bourbon is good. Bourbon is good.
I don't know how much of that is bourbon and how much of that is math in Florida. So,
fair enough.
With that being said, Turner, you are going to pick up a 38-7 win. Nicely done, my friend. Nicely done.
Oh, I finally got off the schneid. Hooray. No, that was scary because you had a certain amount of panache and confidence in that one. I was like, oh, I think this one went against me once again. But I'll take it.
Oh no, I'm mad at myself for missing Longfellow because the whole Boston, Massachusetts thing, and
that makes sense.
The Walden Pond, and that was a Longfellow thing, and I did that in Fallout 4. Damn it! I should have thought longer on that one. I should have had that.
It happens. It happens. God knows I've gotten questions wrong at trivia. Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, Turner, you are going to be our winner tonight. So nicely done, my friend. Before we take off, I'd be remiss if I didn't give you a chance to shout out any causes that you're passionate about, anything that you want to promote or talk about or bring some awareness to. We will, of course, start with our loser tonight, Mr. Bryan Nash. You'll be a winner tomorrow because your wife gets home. But for tonight, any parting words, anything you want to plug or promote or causes you want to bring attention to, the floor is yours.
Before I say my usual, I will simply say, please, folks, it's possibly more important this year than ever before. Get your ass out there and vote this year. We need to let the powers that be know that we're not happy with where we're at. And every day we make choices. And when given the choice, choose to be kind.
I could not agree more. Turner, my friend, over to you. You are the winner tonight. I will give you a full 13 seconds to answer or to go over your plugs.
Dude, I can do 2 for the benefit of flash photography poses in that time. That's crazy. That was an Edge and Christian reference. Baney, I love you. I saw you on AEW tonight. Hope you're having a blast there, buddy.
Was he there?
Oh yeah, it's in North Charleston. He and my wife are totally there. Yeah. Oh, they've been shown multiple times on TV.
Kick ass.
Yeah, he's having
shirt
a blast.
On or shirt off? I'm going to tune it either way, but like,
every time I've seen the shirt on, I can't speak for the commercial breaks.
Come on, Baney.
We'll have to get. We'll have to get on that. I know. No, as Mr. Nash already so articulately said, midterms are coming up. Could not be more important. If you enjoy the $4 to $5 gas we're paying now, stick with what we're doing. If you hate that, maybe make another choice. Who am I to say? But yeah, I will simply say, your mental health is never more important than it is right now. Should you feel the need to speak out to anyone, please have no stigma against that. Therapy is there for a reason. It is very, very helpful. Seek out the solace of friends. It's what I did tonight. I could not be happier to be amongst two fantastic humans.
Scott Barber's not here.
Scott knows I love him. Scott is the supreme human and knows I love him. But he does. I don't think he's listening to this. But no. This was a much needed jaunt into a happier land than I've been in for the past couple days. So, thank you both. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this. And yeah,
Nobody's listening.
We'll play some movie games soon, guys. We'll bring it back soon enough.
Yeah. Oh, which by the way, oh shit, I gotta schedule that tonight. I think next week the movie game where I lose my sobriety is airing.
Heck yeah, so much fun.
Yes.
Do not know what happened on that episode. I have no recollection of that episode at all.
That was so much fun.
If you can't take anything else from this episode tonight, take this. The importance of finding, it sounds like cliche as hell, but finding your tribe, finding the people that you jive with, people that you genuinely want to, the people that make you feel the best version of you and the most version of you as possible. And as I look across this screen, I see two of them, now three of them, because I have a feeling that Turner's dog and I would be best friends. We would both lick peanut butter off the spoon.
Spoon, we'll go with that.
I really thought you were going somewhere else, man.
Oh my gosh, Max, did you turn on the TV?
Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I love these gentlemen both so much. They are two of my best friends in the whole wide world. Three of them now. The dog's there. Yeah. I never met the dog. Hi, Max. Where's Goofy? The importance of finding your people, but also for me, the importance of having your people to call on when you're having a rough day, a bad day, a rough time. I have called on both these gentlemen to just vent and to veg, or just to play trivia and forget about the horrors of the real world. I thank both of you. The camaraderie, the friendship, genuinely means the world to me. If you're not aware of that, I don't say it enough because I hide behind cruel jokes and sophomore humor. But no. We're millennials. We do this.
Oh, my bad.
What the fuck is this? You know what? We've talked a lot this evening. I might release, by the way, Turner, I might release a Patreon subscriber version of just everyone saying "fuck you, Turner." That might just show up on Patreon, my friend.
For those that don't know, there's probably some that haven't heard this story. So at SporkleCon, not at SporkleCon, at the Trivial Warfare Takeover. Yeah. Trivial Warfare Takeover this year. My good friend...
In Pittsburgh. Hold on. In Pittsburgh, hosted by Paul McLaughlin, with Jonathan Oakes organizing, a wonderful time. Go ahead.
Yes. So my good friend Christopher Ligori is in attendance, and I sadly cannot be there this past year because I was on my way to West Virginia the following weekend to win the National Trivia Championship.
Scott Barber made it, Turner. Barber was there.
Barber's got a lot more money than I do.
Barber's also a lot closer to Pittsburgh than
that's
Turner.
Also true.
Anything he can do to say fuck Pitt, he'll do. So
this is all. Which, by the way, he said he did one too that you didn't send me.
I didn't send you Barber. I have that on my phone. I will send that to you.
Okay,
send you Barbers?
No, you didn't send me this. So anyway, my good friend Christopher starts sending me messages Friday night of just everyone in attendance telling me to go fuck myself. And I kid you not, by the end of the night, there are 20 some messages on my phone of people, some people I've never even met, just that I know of in the trivia community. I'm like, oh, I know Adam's going to do one. Oh, I know Jonathan's going to do one. Oh, I know Groves is going to do one. And then,
dude, Jonathan was hammered when he did his too. It was wonderful.
The fact that Kit did one got me. That got me good. I was not expecting that.
So I will.
And it was a deep tribute. I was like, I've never been so happy to have people tell me to go fuck myself.
So like it came from the genuine, like Turner, you and I first met at Trivial Warfare Takeover in Jacksonville with you and the lovely Candace, who I adore.
Yay. Yes.
And then like you didn't make SportCon last year. You were trying to make this Trivial Warfare Takeover happen. I didn't make the takeover in Denver. Like we just haven't been able to match schedules. Right. But you've become one of my best friends over the course of the last couple of years.
Yep.
And so like I wasn't there, and I was sitting across from, it was me, Asha Yusuf, and Vanessa Roberts were sitting across from each other at, Brian, are you okay, brother?
Yeah,
I am now.
Oh, Cubs win.
Bases loaded, bottom of the 10th. Hits him with the pitch.
Oh, Jesus.
Hit by pitch?
Hit by pitch. Michael Busch again.
I just thought he was very excited about Asha and Vanessa.
I'm like,
sorry.
Asha and Vanessa are awesome. By the way, if you ever get a chance to get a wine drunk with Asha, worth it. Asha's amazing. Nice. Asha Yusuf is one of my favorite people in this whole wide world. But I was sitting there and like I was literally talking to people like Skinner was there, and I don't know if you know Skinner or not, but he was one of the ones that gave you the fuck you Turner.
I think he was the first one. Yeah.
I think so. There were a few drinks consumed that night.
Sure.
A couple.
My tolerance is gone. But I was sitting there, and so two of the people I got to talk to the most that I genuinely loved was Asha, who I've known for a while, who is every bit as enjoyable and lovable as you could want her to be. She's an amazing person. And another woman by the name of Vanessa Roberts, who I'd never met before, didn't know this woman existed. She's a sweetheart. She's an amazing person and such a lovely person to talk to. Neither one of them would say "fuck you, Turner," though.
No, they were both very nice.
So I had to go out and recruit people.
Sure.
And it became my life's mission for that weekend. But great times, great people. The community here, the trivia community, is amazing. I would encourage you to get involved in any way, shape, or form that you can. If you want to support the work that this sounds like a shameless plug. That wasn't my intent. This is just bad timing. But genuinely, if you want to support the work that we do here at the PTE Network, the family of shows that we have here, whether it's Frenemy, Boozy, PTE, Up to Par, Skillet Brew, Verboten, all the shows that we have here in the PTE Network, patreon.com/PTEBB is the best place to do that. If you can support us financially, I'll be the first one to tell you, like, times are tough for a lot of people. If you can't support financially right now, make a decision for you and prioritize your family first and foremost. That being said, like, honestly, the fact that people listen to this is insane to me and also one of the most humbling experiences of my entire life. I will say this. I was sitting there at one of the first events and a woman walked over to me and said, "I know you." And I'm like, I have no idea who you are. But she was there.
I am not the father, lady.
She was there with her husband. She is a Pittsburgh local, and I got to talk to her and her husband for a while. Wendy Curtis completely took me out of my element because, unlike Adam Spees, I don't go around promoting anything. I prefer to bend. Adam is I love Adam. Adam is the ultimate, like, I want to get out there and promote my stuff. I am not that way. I am just like, I don't want to be anyone's way. I don't want to be anyone's like vision. But Wendy made it a point of kind of calling me, so I know your voice. I know you. And I'm like, oh shit. I felt really uncomfortable at that point in time. But Wendy and her husband are amazing people. The people at Pittsburgh, just an amazing time. Paul McLaughlin did a great job. I am rambling because I have had a few. With all that being said, the community here has been amazing, and I appreciate y'all. Check the show notes. I've been drinking and talking for a while. This could be a 30-minute close. It probably is a 30-minute close.
It's all good.
The listeners know your brand by now, buddy, and they're here for it. They're here for it.
That or they tuned out when the show was over.
That's also true.
Once they found out Turner won, they're like, "Oh, screw this show."
Switch.
Thank you all for the support, the continued support. We appreciate it. Turner and Brian, thank you all for coming out and playing some trivia with me tonight. I appreciate that, and I appreciate the support and the friendship y'all have brought over the last couple of years. Check the show notes for everything. For the Pub Trivia Experience, I have been Chris.
I have been Turner.
Fuck you, Turner.
Yeah.
Been waiting for half an hour to say that shit.
Perfect.
We'll see you next week. Until
10 out of
then,
10. No notes.